Mental health advocates tell us they're concerned about an agreement the Department of Justice, the U.S. Department of Justice, and the city of Portland are expected to sign next week. The DOJ found Portland police have a pattern of using excessive force when dealing with the mentally ill. But some say the pending agreement doesn't do enough to prevent tragedies. Carla Castaño goes beyond the headlines.
With internal injuries after being tackled and tased, this schizophrenic man dies in a police car on the way to the hospital after the nurse at the jail denies police when they try to drop him off. James Chassey's crime, the officer believed he was urinating in public and he ran away. This jailhouse video was given to the film's producer by an insider. KOIN 6 News obtained Alien Boy, the documentary, before its release this Tuesday.
He just didn't have a fair shake in life like most people do.
We started working on this in 2007.
The film's producer says it showcases the problems the city of Portland isn't addressing. I checked, and the city and the Department of Justice are expected to sign off on a final agreement into policy changes next Friday. This after DOJ findings that force is used excessively and more often on Portland's mentally ill.
We don't see any items in the settlement agreement that actually would have saved James. A lot of settlement items help the police and certainly the insurance risk adjustment for the city of Portland, but not for people with mental illness.
Portland Police Bureau has taken action since Chassey's death.
What are some of the different ways that the police agency has changed since then?
Well, probably one of the biggest things that's happened is the creation of the Behavioral Health Unit.
All officers are now given training on how to handle people with mental illness.
The thing we're asking people to do is think about this. Is this what we want to go chase someone down for and arrest them and potentially use force?
But mental health advocates and police tell me there needs to be a safe place for people with mental illness to go in a crisis.
The city recognizes through this agreement that may be something they need to do. We used to have one at a hospital that was a crisis triage center or a drop-off center for officers. That was very helpful.
Here's what I found. Even though the agreement states the city should set up a drop-off or walk-in center by mid-2013, still no signs of it happening.
And I look at the city's response, or lack of response, and I just say, it's not Jim who's crazy.
In downtown Portland, Carla Castaño, KOIN 6 News.